style, luxury, and a whole lot of added features that are standard. And it's half-ton towable. Yep, that's the IBEX I'm about to show you, so stick around. Hey everybody, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV. Today I'm going to tell you about the IBEX 25RLSS. It is 29 foot long, it's 57.43 in weight, so half-ton towable. By the way, everything IBEX makes is half-ton towable, so good thing to look at if that's one of your criteria. It's a couples coach, but there is ways to add other sleeping if you need it, but if you don't, you have a really nice coach to travel in, relax in, and all those features that you have to add on at other products, they're all included in this. I mean, the option list is real short. We're gonna go through all that once we get inside, and there's so much to see. Let's go get started. So first thing walking in, really nice living space here. Some coaches, they try to give you kind of a blank palette so that you can design it any way you want, but not IBEX. They have that modern look, the decor kind of built right in. So this isn't one that I walk in and think, it'll be a little better when it's decorated. No, they have done a spectacular job in here. So I'm going to start right here at this dinette. Two-tone cushions. I love that. The seat is that easy to clean vinyl. That's really, what's going to get dirty first. You're going to drop your food, spill something. The back of it is a fabric style. Of course, still very cleanable, but really comfortable to sit on. It's a spacious dinette. It's not tight. Really large table. Good for 4 people. And you've got 2 poles here keeping it real sturdy. If you need to work when you're on the road, set up the computer right here and you're ready to go. You do have storage right underneath the seat that I'm sitting on, and it goes the full length here of this seat. You can't get to it from the top, just the front of it. And of course, this drops down to make a bed. Now, it's not quite 6 feet long, so probably a children's bed, but hey, maybe they're kids or grandkids that come along, and this is a perfect spot for them to sleep. I love the big window here, and part of the decor, which I like to mention right here, is that they have done this slate gray cabinetry, kind of a brushed gold look on all of the hardware, but it's the small touches, like the 2 tones here, like the trim out that matches the seat, like this valance that's got the strips in it that match the dinette. Like I mentioned, they really have set up the decor here so it looks finished, and I love that. You've got a 110 plug right on the other side there, so if you're sitting here working on a computer or need to charge something, very easy to do. You know what? A lot of times I like to put the coffee pot right here on the table, but that's just because it's me and my husband. We usually don't travel with kids in our trailer, so yeah, it's very handy. Right here by this nice window behind me, so I get the nice breeze, but there's so much counter space in this. Okay, we'll get to that. Let's keep going. You notice there's nice storage up top. You've got 2 lights here, so this table is going to stay nice and bright at night. And up here, this is going to be the storage. Of course, the full depth all the way across, and there are no dividers, so you've got one large open space. Let's get that closed. Nice soft close there, and we have more storage here on the other side. So right here you've got a nice pantry, 3 very deep shelves. I might use baskets or something like that to get to the back, but a lot of space here. I don't know if I take enough food to fill all this up, so one of it might be extra bedding or something for me. But underneath, you've got even more. 2 more really big shelves. So tons of space here. Store whatever it is you need that's going with you. The other thing I want to mention about this space, you have got a shelf behind it, and underneath that, more storage. So not only on top of the shelf, you could use that for storage, decor maybe, or back here, pull this down. It's got a Velcro fit on it to keep that cushion back, but you can see right behind here, there's more storage underneath. Now, obviously you wouldn't want to use that for something that you need every day, but there's always that extra stuff that you just want to be sure you have with you. Great storage place right there. I think I might keep games there and things like that, where I just occasionally maybe want to drag something out and have some fun. This slips right back, Velcros into place, and it's not going to constantly be falling over. Now moving on, right next to this sofa, as we're going to get into this kitchen area, we've got the refrigerator. This is the 12-volt compressor fridge. You guys probably know if you've been researching. They're very efficient. They get cold really fast within a matter of hours. And this not only has a beautiful full black front to it, gives it that real modern look, really matches the decor in here, but it's 10.6 cubic foot. Huge. You've got a really nice freezer. We get so many comments about ice cream and things that they want to take frozen. Maybe you pre-freeze meals to take with you when you're camping. Plenty of space for that. The freezer is super important for so many folks. But look at this refrigerator. I love the giant tray at the bottom, a big crisper drawer at the bottom, tons of space, and you can select the temperature for the top and the bottom. Works great. Like I said, cools quickly. Love this refrigerator, the look and the function. But right over here at the kitchen, if kitchen is important to you, this is such a great setup. Yeah, you have the entertainment at the end, but it gives you great prep space. You've got a corner space here and more countertop at the end because, let's face it, countertop is king when you're talking about trailers, right? It's tough to get a really good kitchen and great countertops and still have a nice living area like this. But this one really has it all. Start right back over here. You've got a large farmhouse sink, and in keeping with the decor, they have a dark gray, black brushed aluminum sink here. Now, I keep talking about decor because I'm really impressed with this. I would love to hear comments from you guys on what you think. So if you're not the person that comments very much, we would love a comment here just because this is new and I want to know if everybody likes it as much as I do. Okay, look at the upgraded faucet. I mean, it just looks cool, but it's going to function really well for you. You have a nozzle here to change it, and of course it pulls out with a sprayer. Easy to grab handle, makes it super nice. I mean, if doing dishes can be any nicer, I want to know how. You do have a cup washer built in right up here. Did I mention already that so much of this is just part of the design? I'm just really liking that. You don't have to go through all those options to be sure they're included because it's part of the IBEX build. Storage right up top. Open that up. Now it's only about 6 inches deep, guys, but you be careful about what you put up there. You're going to be able to see all of it. It's going to be easy to grab. It goes all the way across to here, and then you've got these nice shelves here. They've really added to the farmhouse look by using real wood up here for these shelves, kind of give it a little contrast. And you've got cup hooks underneath. That part's really nice as well. And then you've got storage underneath here. So look at that storage. It's amazing. You've got top and bottom shelf there. Of course, just a little bit of plumbing, but not much. Moving right along here, we've got this nice 3-burner stove, glass top that just folds back, of course. And I love this particular stove because the top is a heavy iron grid that's easy to pop off, easy to clean, wipe underneath. It feels very residential to me. Of course, we've got light ups on all the knobs. That's kind of the latest thing. We see that a lot. And if you don't like the blue lights, you just hit the button and turn them off. Very easy to do. Now, and behind it, this is kind of a backsplash look. Again, the wood look here, and this doubles as a cutting board, of course. It has the nice IBEX logo on it, but it also can cover as a sink cover right here. Drops right in. So use it wherever you like. It can cover your sink, it can be a backsplash, or a cutting board, or all three, just depending on what you're doing. Microwave right up at the top. And one of the things I really like that they did is they used this little bit of space for like a spice rack up there. That's a space that's often overlooked because it takes a little more build time to cut that out, finish it, and everybody is looking to cut corners. But on this IBEX build, they really didn't cut corners. So you've got a little more space up there, a nice size microwave, and storage underneath here. Look at that storage. Pots and pans, take all your favorites, guys. They're all gonna fit right there. Now moving on, you've got a ton of counter space, like I mentioned. I love this. There is not enough horizontal space in any trailer for me, but I really love this piece, the window right behind it, and of course, more storage. Drawers. Drawers are really nice. They make it so easy to find what you need, to categorize it. These are about 4 inches deep, kind of a standard size. They're almost the full depth of this countertop. You've got 4 separate ones and an open space next to it. Again, the top is the full depth of the countertop. The bottom is blocked off because it is going to be more equipment under there. So you've only got the top here, but I mean, it's a ton of space. Plenty of storage in this kitchen, storage behind the sofa, storage all around the dinette, and a large pantry. All very accessible, all right here in this living area. Nicely done. You have a 12-volt television up here, so if you happen to be off the grid, you're not plugged in at a campsite, you still have a TV right there. Don't have to watch that movie on your computer or try to stream. It's all right there. Okay, this area is probably one of my favorite living spaces that I have seen this year. Part of the design, part is the layout, and part is the use of space. Every little trim out piece matters, and this feels great. You do have a walk-through bathroom, so don't go anywhere because that's where we're headed next. It really is the small things that make a difference to me. And those snaps for holding these doors back, I hate them. And I will tell you, we have to reattach them all the time. They're hard to pull, they break. I love this. Just a little twist lock and it comes undone because you've got a nice pocket door. The pocket door has a magnet, so it's going to hold it closed once you pull it across. It's not going to be sliding back and forth, or if you're leaning a little bit, it's going to stay closed. That's a nice feature as well. So really, pocket doors and latches, those things make a difference. Right behind me, you've got the sink, and you've got some counter space around it, really nice. And then you've got a ledge right here. Nothing below. I think I might put some hooks under here, hang a few things, because this is a great space that you could use for something. I don't know what you would use it for, but a nice space to maybe hang a few things, and storage underneath. So you've got storage on the top, not on the bottom of this cabinet, but again, pretty large space there to store all the extra things that need to go in a bathroom. Window right here, super nice. Let's talk about shades here because, yeah, I really hate it when I have to go around and do all these things just to close up the shades to take a shower. The IBEX has really nice pull-down shades, and they're not the plastic ones that you're used to seeing. This is a fabric shade. I just love the way it feels. It really adds to the decor instead of just being something you have to live with. So, nice, easy pull-down shade here and an easy roll-up. Good stuff. You do have porcelain toilet. Wow. We usually only see porcelain toilets in units that cost $70,000, $80,000. So really nice to have it in this setup. IBEX stepped up their game in 26, so porcelain toilet in this model. And what's so great about it? Did I hear you ask that? They clean easily. They don't stain, and they look new for a long time. And that is the problem with the plastic toilets. They start to age, they yellow. Ugh, so much better to get it clean, know it's clean, and it looks just like the one at your house. Okay, they also upgraded the shower curtain, shower door, shower slide, I don't know. So it is the pull slide here. So no need to have this floppy shower curtain or something round that gets in your way. It rolls back out of the way when you open it. It again has a catch here on the side, so very easy to do. And you've got a nice molded shower walls on the inside, so you don't have any seams in the corner that you have to deal with. That's great. I love the black hardware that they have put in all of this unit. You do have two nice hooks right up here above the toilet. Those towels can just hang right there, dry quickly, and you're good to go. So, yeah, kind of a nice setup here. They even upgraded their medicine cabinet. So, this medicine cabinet not only has the 3 shelves, but it has these nice little toothbrush hooks here. Slide your toothbrush in, it's going to hang right there, it's going to dry, and you close the cabinet, you're ready to go. 110 plug right here for those that need that when they're camping. I don't know, it's well done. There is some controls right here on the wall, so let's bring the camera around so I can show those to you. I love the fact that they're in the bathroom. Very easy to get to right there from the living area, but they're not cluttering up the look. That works. Come on around. So right here on this wall, just as you walk in from the living area, you're going to have the solar controller on the top because every IBEX comes with a 200-watt solar panel. Wow. A lot of trailers in this category come with a 100-watt solar panel. So I'm really glad they upped their game. Now, if you got the Beast Mode, that's going to have 400 watts of solar. But I'll tell you about the Beast Mode a little bit later because it includes a lot of features. So this unit is going to have 200 watts of solar on the roof, all controlled right here. You can come down below, you can see what's in your tanks. This IBEX has 40 gallons of fresh water, 40 gallons of gray, and 30 gallons of black. So plenty of tank size. You've also got heated holding tanks. So that is going to be the switches right down here. You get caught in cold weather, or maybe you headed to the ski area on purpose. Either way, keep those tanks heated right there. Just flip the switches on. You're good to go. Now down below, the on-off switch for the light. Very simple. And this bottom control is going to be for your tankless, on-demand water heater. Yeah, gotta love that. Another upgrade included in the IBEX. All right, let's move on because the walk-around bed, the bedroom's been completely redone, the cabinets, really good stuff. Let's go. So every IBEX is going to have a 60 by 80 queen bed. That is the same size bed that you're going to have at your house. No need to get special sheets, no need to worry about if you're going to fit. This is a standard queen with a fairly comfy mattress. Most of you are going to think it's just fine. You're not going to need that topper that everyone talks about. You've got another sliding door here, and of course another one of those twist lock latches for this strap. Love that. So the doors are not in your way, not hard to use, and super simple to latch out of the way. You notice up here there is a 15,000 BTU air conditioner. That's important because you've got 2 ACs on this particular trailer. Now remember I mentioned that there are options. There is an option to add that second AC in the bedroom. So be sure to look for that if you're shopping. All right, you do have another door into the bedroom back here. I love an entry into the bedroom because you may want to just walk outside, enjoy your coffee out there, and someone may be sleeping in the other room. Very easy entry right here. All right, let's look at all the storage features in here because that I know is one of the keys for certain people. You've got drawers right underneath my feet. Let's take a look. You lift this up, you've got gas struts. See how easy that was? I can see the top drawers right here. But there's also this bottom drawer. Just give it a pull and you've got a nice sized drawer. Now these are probably 4 to 5 inches deep. Really nice space and really easy to get to. Sometimes the space right here in a trailer is really tight. This is not hard to walk around, I assure you. But there is extra space behind those drawers. And so you've got another full space behind here. Easy to access. Many times I tell people, you'll want to put things under the bed that maybe you don't use all the time. I would not hesitate to put your clothing, anything you use every day and need to access quickly, right underneath this bed. So easy to do. I could probably lift this bed with 2 fingers. Just drop it right back down, give it a push, and you're right back to where you came from. Now there's more storage up by the bed. Let's look at that. You've got storage all the way across the top. Now this is just open bins. They aren't separated, but that goes all the way back and you can see how the curve is on the front. You know, you've got great towing with this because of the front design, but all the storage all the way across. Guys, that's a ton of storage. I know it feels like little cubbies over the bed, but yeah, look how deep this is. So you can store a lot of things up there. That's not where I would put things that I needed every day, simply because I'm only 5 foot tall and it's tough for me to see what's in there, much less get it in and out. For most of you, that might be a great place. But you have shirt cabinets on both sides. They both have lights in them and hanging bars. Of course, you could do shelves or whatever you needed in here. But then you have 2 drawers up top as well. They're only about maybe 15 inches long, but yeah, great. 2 of them. And a little bit of space in front if you needed to set something right there. The next thing everyone wants to know is about electrical on both sides of the bed, CPAP machines, maybe you're charging for all of your devices. You've got 2 really nice shelves up here, so you've got the floor of the cabinetry basically, and then the 2 shelves, so 3 different spaces right there for what you need. Nice big window in the back, window on the sides. That makes it feel real open, gets you lots of airflow if that's important. But with the angle on it, you do have these little clips. Let me show you real quickly. You've got this pull down here and it clips into place because otherwise it would be hanging over your head. So that's a really nice feature to have that nice fabric come down, clip into place, and you get a nice night's sleep. That morning sun won't wake you up. Now there's a few more things in the bedroom I want to mention. One is you do have a spot on the wall right across from me here. The TV backer is in place and you've got spots to plug in for your TV and of course the cable connection. The controls are right there as you walk in to the left of the door, so it's easy to just turn on the air before you go to bed and let it cool off. They've done such a great job in here. I think this looks really nice. It feels open, gives you a ton of storage, and I mean just a little finish out, like the trim above this sliding door. It's got that contrasting cabinet color, the glass fronts, the lights inside. It's just really nice in here. Nice to have an exit as well. Now I want to go right back up to the front door that we started at. There's a few more controls I want to talk about before we go outside. Let's head that way. The living room door is where so many of the controls are. The rest are right inside that bathroom. I love that they're tucked away, but the ones you need immediately, they're right here. Right up at the top, the slide room, the awning light, porch light, interior light, and the awning extend and retract here. So all of that right at the top, easy to get to when you first come in this door. Down below, there is a simple to use Bluetooth stereo control. I love the fact that it is so easy. You turn it on, hit the Bluetooth, and it is going to connect to your phone. They've got great speakers in here, and you've got, of course, an A and B. The B is outside, and yeah, we'll talk about that a little later. But great Bluetooth connection right there. Play your music in your trailer. Down below, hooks on both sides. I know my keys would be right there with a bottle opener in the middle. Now, I don't know how many drinks I'm going to have that need a bottle opener, but I love having it handy, and I think it's just a cool thing to add to any trailer. It feels like camping, you know? So 110 plug right here on the end, always important for this nice countertop. And at the bottom, you can recognize this little foot right here that says wow across the top, because that is the built-in vacuum system. Perfect to have it right here at the door. That's where all the dirt's going to track in. Just sweep it over, lift it up with your foot. I won't do that right now because it's pretty loud. It's a vacuum. And just sweep everything in. It's going to suck it all up. And you can also, if you would like to use the hoses, maybe do some fabric, anything like that, you do have all the accessories that come with the trailer. And it just plugs in right in the front. So having the built-in vacuum, super cool. Really love having it right by the front door. So that's the inside of this trailer. But I have to say, guys, if you're looking for something that's got plenty of space, well made, so much is included, and gosh, great build, great price. Love this unit. Great for couples, more sleeping if you need it. All right, I hate to leave this beautiful decor, but we need to go outside because there's more to see. So come on. Stepping outside, it is not only the inside that they have stepped up the design, but I love the graphics on the outside. Let me know what you think in the comments. You also have the black glass doors. Guys, they are great going down the highway. They're not going to crack, they're not going to break, not something we see, but I love the style. I love the cleanability, and of course these nice fold-up steps. If you're not accustomed to those, they have them on both doors. That seems like a natural thing, right? But I'll tell you, not all manufacturers put the nice steps on both of the doors. Usually only on the main door, and then you get something a little less sturdy on the bedroom door. So these just flip right up and drop in, click into place, and they're out of your way. Love that. All right, let's talk about other features. So right up here at the top, you'll see we've got the marine grade speakers. Now these are a step up. There are those flat 5-inch speakers that a lot of people put on the outside. These sound so much better, and they work great with that Bluetooth stereo that I told you about on the inside. 110 plug right here, and hot and cold outside shower right here. Yep, usually the outside shower is on the back of the trailer. I kind of like the fact that it's right up here because it's right next to this great cooking space underneath the awning. I mean, if you're at the beach and I have to rinse off my feet, I don't mind doing it right here in the shade. Furnace outlet right here. But while we're here right next to these tires, let's talk about the Beast Mode. The Beast Mode is an option that you can get on the trailer. Now it is not included in this particular one, and here's the drawbacks. It does cost a little bit more money, and it weighs an extra 500 plus pounds. So it's gonna add a little bit of weight, but what it does give you is it gives you the CURT independent suspension. That's gonna give you heavy duty shocks, these great coils that are gonna work independently. Yeah, they're great for getting off-road, getting on that rough terrain, but they're also really good for highway as well. So if you wanted that upgrade, it is available. These nice mud tires are going to be available on every IBEX. It is not part of your Beast Mode. So as you can see, we got in a little mud coming out here to film. So They do really well, great traction, good for off-road. Now that beast mode is also going to give you a water filter underneath the front of the trailer here. So all the water coming in has a nice filter to it. It also is going to give you max air covers on the bathroom vent fan. So you can leave that open, not worry about rain coming in. And it's also going to give you the tank heaters. So all of that is included in the beast mode. Over here, we've got that Suburban water heater. Again, it is a tankless water heater, really nice, almost an on-demand. You turn on that water, you're gonna have almost instant hot water. Really nice feature. Now this rail here is for your outdoor kitchen. It is really different than what I've seen on a lot of others, but I like the fact that it really blends into the decor and doesn't look like something stuck on the side of a trailer. So you've got this nice rail here. It's going to give you the working tray, kind of a outdoor prep center, and it also includes in this camper, remember, everything's included, you've got the Suburban gas griddle. It has the Lodge pre-seasoned iron top to it, so you're ready for cooking right here with your LP connection just underneath. Again, don't you love the clearance on these? You're not going to get stuck in maybe a little bit of rough terrain, whether you have that beast mode or not. This unit can take it because it's got the laminated walls, welded aluminum frames. It has got the Phylon exterior with the Azdel underneath. Now, if you're not familiar with Azdel, that's the composite that's not going to absorb water. It's going to keep it nice and flush and no problems with that. So all these great features right here on the front, including this amazing awning with lights. Let's keep going. We've got this second step here. In their compartments, they've got the nice slam latches and the magnetic catches. Very easy to work with, but they've added some extra features in here as well. So you have lights in all the compartments here, and those lights can be set to come on and off, or they can be motion sensor lights. So that's really nice. You open this, the light's automatically gonna come on. You do have something unusual. They have put charging ports on the outside. If you're sitting under the awning, you need to charge your phone, just plug it in right here. You don't have to go inside. So you've got a USB-C and a standard USB, along with this switch here for the lighting. Now you can see in here, we've got the Suburban grill and the Lodge griddle top right there. So those, again, come with every trailer. Another thing that I forgot to mention is the TPMS. That's right, you have a tire pressure monitoring system with every trailer built in. Another thing, you don't have to go out and source because it's already included. All right, nice slam latch, gotta love that. Stabilizers on all four corners. Let's come around, take a look at the front. You've got this nice diamond plate. You've got the Phylon wrap going up to the TPO roof, and that TPO roof is a full walk-on roof. So you can get up there, do any maintenance, any cleaning, anything you need to do. All right, a new design up here. I love the frameless windows. I love the logo right here in front. You've got a hard cover, not a plastic pull-on soft one. So this is easy to access. Just flip up the lid and you can turn them on and off without having to mess with the cover. That's a plus. Electric jack, all included. And you've got the tray right back here for your batteries. Your battery disconnect switch is right here on the side, and your TPMS right there on the front. So coming around to this side, we've got the other end of that pass-through. Again, a motion sensor light right inside. It'll come on whenever you open the door, and the fresh water fill and the city water connection right here up front. Remember, 40 gallons fresh water, 40 gray, and 30 black. That's a lot of tanks. You do have a black tank flush right here on the side. So important to keep your black tanks clean, and it's something that some manufacturers skip. So be sure to ask if you're comparing products. On our slide out here, we've got the nice graphics. I'd love to know what you think about that. And coming around to the back, your cable satellite connection right here and 50 amp shore power. So this unit was upgraded to 50 amp to accommodate for those 2 ACs. If you don't see 50 amp, you know it doesn't have 2 ACs on it. So that's a nice upgrade that we will always have here at Princess Craft. Now there's one other thing over here. Remember I said it is a full walk-on roof? You do have an expandable ladder that you can purchase. It doesn't come with the unit. Okay, you caught me. There is one thing that doesn't come with the unit, and that is the expandable ladder. But your dealer should have it in stock. And if you feel like you'd like to crawl up on the roof, it hooks right into the bumper up there, expands, and it can contract into a very small space and go in your front compartment really easily. So no more ladders that you're gonna like crimp or back into something or damage. Super easy to get up on the roof. You've got the backup camera at the top included in your IBEX, full-size spare on the back, and underneath, a little hard to see, you do have a receiver in case you want to carry some bikes or a tray with some extra gear. So as you now know, there are so many great features included in this IBEX 25 RLSS. It is a great couples coach. All the cool things that you might want to take along are already included, and it's half-ton towable. So, thanks for watching. I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV, and I'll see you next time.